Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for today. It's going to be general energy reading for you. We're going to see what you need to know, what you need to be aware of. Take it how it resonates, please. This could be past, present, future. You will know best how this fits in your story, how this fits on your timeline. Okay, so let's see, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know at this time? Holy angels and spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Let's see what's going on here. Three of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Pentacles, Star in reverse. Okay, so we have Aquarius energy here. What is going on here? Somebody is a liar. Somebody's manipulative when it comes to healing something, healing their heart. Why is the Three of Swords in reverse for Gemini? The Three of Pentacles. Something is a group collaboration when it comes to somebody receiving something, getting some sort of money. Okay, the Hermit. Somebody is looking for answers. Somebody's trying to find answers. Who's the Queen of Swords reverse? The King of Wands. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords in reverse. So someone here is not getting away with something. Somebody is not going to get away with something here. What's the Star in reverse? The Fool in reverse. Something was a stupid risk, okay? Something was foolish, reckless. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. This has to do with somebody investing into a home, a property, investing into a stability, working on their stability. Let's see what this is. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in reverse, please. Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away to heal their heart or to heal. The Page of Cups. Tell me more about walking away, please. Clock. This is about somebody walking away saying that they need time. That they need time to heal. Some sort of messages about walking away, needing time to heal. But somebody's mask has slipped off. Somebody can no longer pretend or hide something that they've done, okay? Somebody can no longer personify or dilute the truth here. The mask has slipped off when it comes to somebody claiming that they've walked away because they need time to heal their heart. What do you mean their mask has slipped off? Because of somebody working towards a home, somebody working on a home, working on a property, working on their stability, working on stability, creating stability, working on creating stability, a home. The Nine of Swords, somebody is stressed out and worried. The Five of Swords, trying to win at all costs. So because you are working on stability, or you're working on yourself because you're working towards a happy home, or you're working towards growing something, developing something with a property possibly, that left somebody feeling nervous, stressed out, worried, and they had to figure out how to win. Or what is this about working towards something with a home? What is that? A plan with a home, a great fortune. No, somebody had a plan here. This was a part of a plan to get a great fortune. And it had to do with a plan at a house, a property. What was the plan at this house? It was a community. So there was a community of people working together. So maybe the Four of Wands is just your community. It's got something to do with neighbors, your home, like your actual literal home. So people were working together here for a great fortune, a community. And they were really stressed out and worried about what? That the plan wasn't going to work. So when this community figured that their plan wasn't working, it's not going to work, that is when they got stressed out, worried, and concerned. And that is when they came in saying that that someone is walking away because they need time to heal their heart. Or they're walking away because they need time, or they want to heal their heart or something like that. And this person only said this because they knew their plan wasn't going to work. Their plan with a community to get a great fortune, it wasn't going to work. So they got stressed out and came up with a lie that they're walking away from the plan because they need time to heal their heart. Or they need to walk away because it's the best thing for them. Now their mask is slipping off, okay? Yeah. Or the mask is slipping off that is what this motive was, that is what the intention was, that this, I'm walking away because I need time to heal my heart, that was a fucking lie. The only reason they said that was because their plan wasn't working and they were stressed out. Lovers and the Knight of Wands. Something about someone having a lover, having an affair. Yeah, that's been kind of like the running theme, okay, the last couple days. I don't know why. It's like somebody claiming that they walked away from a relationship. There was a breakup because someone was having an affair and someone was having a lover. Whole time, that is not why they fucking walked away, okay? Because nobody was having a fucking affair or a lover. They walked away because their plan for a great fortune wasn't working, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's the mirror. That's what they were trying to mirror. That's what they were trying to make it look like, okay? It's a mirror they were trying to present. It's like, this is what's going on. I just want to let you know, okay? Don't look at the facts or the truth. Just look at this mirror that I'm presenting you, okay? They tried to mirror something. It was a self-absorbed narcissist, a little entitled narcissistic brat. That's who was doing this shit, okay? A girl with a snake, a narcissist. Look, both narcissist cards come out. So a self-absorbed narcissist tried to mirror this narrative. I walked away and broke up with someone because of an affair. No, bitch, you walked away because you didn't want to get caught, okay? So what's the Three of Pentacles? They had this great idea. A whole group of people had this idea. Let's just say this. Let's just say that you're walking away because of an affair. Yeah, and now you're exposed, the Sun. You're still exposed, okay? That this was a lie. They didn't want something to be investigated. That this was intentional, malicious sabotage, okay? This was malicious, calculated, and deceptive. That's what it was. It was manipulation. Definitely manipulation. They didn't want something to be investigated, the Hermit. About a relationship. This person didn't want a relationship to be investigated. So before the relationship could be investigated, they said, oh, there's no relationship. I actually walked away and broke up because of an affair. That's why I walked away. No need to investigate. Liar. You're a fucking liar. Okay? You're a liar. Yeah, because this main female was lying about health. A main female was lying about being in bad health. So I'm guessing this bad health was how she wanted to get her great fortune, right? It's kind of giving me Scorpio reading again. I just kind of got the same energy. So main female lies about bad health, doesn't want this lie to be investigated or found out. right? So it's kind of like it's like a feminine energy claiming that something happened in the relationship where she was put in bad health and she thought she was going to get money out of this. Whole time she's lying. So before it can be investigated that she's lying and she gets found out, she claims that there was a breakup and it was because of someone cheating. It's again just deflection. It's just deflection. She's just again trying to make sure that nobody looks at her as the bad guy or the villain, but looks at someone else. That's what it is. Don't look at me. I'm the innocent victim in all of this. I got cheated on. No, you didn't. And you're not in bad health either. Okay? Nothing happened to you at all. And in any way. It's just her trying to get away. That's really what it is. Her narcissistic lies aren't working anymore. Okay, her plan for great fortune isn't working anymore. And she just needs another way to mask herself and mirror something to the world because she's a narcissist masking herself, okay, as a nice, innocent, cute person. But the thing is, the mask is slipping off, okay? People are going to see this person very clearly for what kind of a person they really are, right? A Queen of Swords in reverse, that's who she really is, okay? She's a manipulative narcissist. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. A magician. I'm a magician. Yeah. Masking. With masking. A Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles. Okay, who's this? This is all, it's someone she's working, she wants to be, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is her. She wants to be rich. She wants to be a rich, privileged lady, okay? She's a manipulative, narcissistic person who wants to be the rich lady. Yeah, it's all about money here, okay? And a mature woman. Look at all these people, okay? All these people working together, wanting to be rich, privileged ladies. Oh, look at them. Unexpected income. No way. No way, right? They have to create a narrative here because they don't want anybody to find out about all this money. That's what they're hiding. They're not hiding bad health. Well, they're hiding the lie. Okay? They're not hiding... Well, that's a wrong way to say. They're hiding a lot. Okay? But it's definitely not the way that they're saying it happened. That's for sure. I walked away to heal from heartbreak. No, you didn't. You walked away because you're trying to cover up all the money that you're stealing, okay? You're trying to cover up the money and the lies. That's what you're trying to cover up. Who's the King of Wands? Another thief, another liar, okay? A bunch of thieves, a bunch of liars, all in it for one purpose, which is money. And, you know, they weren't very concerned about this. They were not concerned about all of these lies. Privileged lady. Okay. Why weren't they concerned? Why were they not concerned about their thievery? Because of a Queen of Swords. Because they thought it would look like they were all telling the truth, okay? So they weren't concerned about their lies because they thought their lies were so good that it looks like it's the truth, right? They thought that they could manipulate the lies so good that it seems like it's the truth. They thought their lies were that good. That's why they weren't concerned. They're like, yeah, it's gonna look like you're telling the truth. Justice, okay? Something about a Libra. 10 of Cups. Because the whole family is involved, right? So they thought because the whole family is involved, it's going to look like the truth. Everybody's just got to say the same thing and then it'll seem like it's the truth, right? Okay, but now they can't get away. What's the Six of Swords reverse? They can't get away, but they want to hold on to all the money, okay? The Hanged Man, now they're stuck. Now they're stuck because they wanted to hold on to the money. So here's the catch-22, right? They thought that they were going to get away with the money by lying, but now they're stuck because they kept the money. Amazing. Amazing how that works, right? So what's the Hangman? A house. A sudden wealth. I cannot. Look. They wanted to keep the house and they wanted to keep the money. And now they're stuck. Now they can't get away. High honor. They're in despair about the authorities. Oh, yeah. Okay. Something is not wish fulfillment. For a wealthy man. Yeah, that sucks. Something about investing into a home. Okay, so somebody could be actually losing a property. It's like somebody could have invested into a house or something of material wealth. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a house. It could be like a car or something that's material, right? Something of material value. So they didn't want to lose all the money that they got because they might have invested it already into something else. And that was stupid. The Fool in reverse. That was a stupid risk that they should not have taken, okay? A mature man took a stupid risk. Investing into something. Who's this mature man? Somebody that's under judgment. Because this person only cared about what they want and getting what they want and their own personal wish fulfillment here. The Hierophant. Or is this a Hierophant energy that's now feeling satisfied because he can put people under judgment now because there's a money trail? So maybe this is a Hierophant that's feeling satisfied because there's a money trail that proves that there was some sort of criminal activity going on, and that this lie about, oh, I walked away to heal my heart, that is just a cover-up. The Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody's feeling extremely anxious, unrested, burnt out, exhausted, mentally drained. Who is this? Why is the Hierophant here? Imprisonment, main male. So maybe it is a mature man Hierophant that is feeling very satisfied now, knowing that he can put someone in prison for what they've done. Because somebody invested into a house, a property, a home, and it shows that they're involved in some sort of way. A false person. Tell me more about this main male here, imprisonment. The Knight of Swords, it has to do with some sort of communication. Who is that? I swear that was the King of Swords too. Was it the King of Swords? I just wanted to fly my way. A King of Swords. What's this Knight of Swords? Somebody here communicated something so that they wouldn't have to go through an ending. They wouldn't have to change. They wouldn't have to lose something forever. They thought that they would be getting some sort of a money investment, or they could invest. This is an investment. This is taking action to invest into something. King of Swords, look who comes out. King of Swords, King of Cups. Communicated something. What did they communicate? About an ending. They communicated something about a final ending, okay? Or the King of Swords went to the King of Cups, told the King of Cups that there was an ending, which I'm assuming is this up here. This, yes, we decided to end things. Someone has decided to heal their heartbreak. We've decided to call it quits on our relationship. Main male imprisonment. Yeah, okay. What's Coffin? Meeting and conversing. Hey, friends, I just want to let you know We've decided to go our separate ways. Engagement ring. We've decided to call off the wedding. King of Swords calls up King of Cups on the phone, says, hey friend, just want to let you know we've decided to call off the wedding. Yes, my fiance has decided that she wants to walk away to heal her heartbreak. It's been a breakup. The wedding is off. We're no longer engaged. And all of this to cover up the money scheme and the money and the bad health and the lies and all of this shit. There was no engagement. There was no fiance. There was no calling off the wedding. This is just to cover up the fucking money, okay? Yes, we've decided to call off the wedding. There was no wedding, King of Swords, be honest, okay? This is just how they tried to cover up their whole fucking money scheme here. And so that it doesn't get investigated, that these two people were never engaged. They were never even a couple. Okay, that's what they're trying to cover up. Yeah, that this was just a money scam from the very beginning. Right. So what else? Miss Queen of Wands. Miss Queen of Wands is trying to get away. Oh yes, we called off the wedding. I had to heal my heartbreak. There was an affair. No, there wasn't. And you were never engaged. Okay? Be honest, Queen of Wands. You're a fucking liar. You are a fucking liar. Yeah, it was all just to get this money. That's what it was about. It was all just for the money. And when the plan stopped working and they were about to be exposed, they call up their friend King of Cups, mature man, and say, it's over, wah, 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 sob story, okay? We can no longer fake being in a relationship for money. We have to come clean, okay? But we can't come clean and tell everybody that the whole relationship was a lie. We'll just say we broke up. How about that? How about we just pretend like we broke up, okay? That's what they told the King of Cups. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. They pretended the whole, yes, Six of Wands, yes. Whoever this king, they have been telling this King of Cups for the longest fucking time that they are a couple, that they are in a relationship, that they are engaged to be married. And the whole time it was a money scam. And they were about to get caught. So they had to call the King of Cups up and say, hey, King of Cups, we just want to let you know the marriage is off, the wedding is off, and we've decided to break up. These people were never together. They were never a couple and they were never engaged. They just had to tell the King of Cups some sort of a fucking story so the King of Cups doesn't realize what's going on, okay? There was never a proposal. Nobody ever proposed. These people were not in love. That's the fucking truth, okay? Because of the ring. Because of the investment in the ring. There was never a ring. Nobody ever proposed to anyone, okay? These people were not together. They were not in a relationship. I don't know why why it's coming out like this strong, but maybe it's the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups needs to realize you've been lied to. These people were never in a relationship. And if they told you, oh, by the way, we called off the wedding, we're no longer engaged, we broke up, it's to cover up the fact that they were never together to begin with. Okay, just so you get that one. The Chariot. Yes, we've decided to move forward. She never got a fucking ring. She never got a fucking ring, okay? She never got anything from someone. They were never a couple. King of Cups. Do you understand this now? Do you understand? They were never a couple. She never got a ring. The whole thing was a lie. They scammed you. You were scammed. Four of Pentacles. They just wanted to hold on to the money. It was a scam. It was a scam, okay? Them saying that they got an engagement ring was a fucking scam from the very beginning. Okay? That these people are engaged was a scam. Bad memories of the past. That's the truth. And one time for the King of Cups in the back, who apparently doesn't get the memo, okay? Who doesn't want to see the truth for what it is. These people are scammers. They were never engaged. The fact that they told you they're engaged was a scam. It was to get you to work with them. They're not a couple. That's the truth. And this breakup, oh, it was such a horrible breakup, wait. That is literally from Scorpio reading, getaway car. Queen of Wands crying in front of the King of Cups, apparently. Okay, going to the, oh my God, I just called off my wedding. That was the getaway car. Yeah, confirmation. And now somebody is stressed out and worried. Why? And paranoid. Why? Because of something that was communicated here, okay? Or because they were stressed out and communicated, the Hermit. Or because in the very beginning when they went to the King of Cups, what they communicated to the King of Cups was, hello, King of Cups, this is me, this is my fiance, we're getting married, can you help us? King of Cups says, yeah, sure, I'll help you because you seem like a nice engaged couple. Whole time they're fucking lying to you and scamming you, okay? Then they got paranoid. Because of somebody investigating. It's like, oh my God, we've been telling this King of Cups the whole time that we're engaged and that we're a couple, but we're not. You're married, I'm single. What are we gonna do? We're not even a couple. We've just been scamming this King of Cups the whole time. What are we gonna say? I mean, we're not even engaged. We're not even together. Oh, you're right. Fuck. What if we get investigated? Okay, shit. We have to cover this up before he finds out, before we get investigated. Let's just say we broke up. That's what happened. That's what happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure. And I wasn't even there. So what's the Hermit? A great fortune before the money gets investigated. Before it gets investigated, that all of this was about money. It was a money scam, okay? Before, it's not even just a money scam. It's like, it's not even just about getting investigated and getting found out and having to take accountability. It's like, if we get investigated and they find out that we got all of this money by pretending to be an engaged couple, then we're going to lose all of our money. We're going to lose all of our investments. We're going to lose everything that we scammed by pretending to be a couple. So we need to say we broke up before we lose everything that we scammed by pretending to be a couple. That was the logic, okay? I don't want to lose everything. I don't want to lose my great fortune. I don't want to lose this money. You should be worried about going to jail. You should be worried about going to jail for being a fucking scammer, okay? I'm gonna lose all my money. That is the least of your problems right now. That is the fucking least of your problems right now. Okay? You losing your money is the least of your fucking problems. If you are out here scamming people by pretending to be engaged, I feel like losing your investment is the least of your problems right now. Just being honest, okay? Because you're a fucking scammer. So you can go to jail for that. Right. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Closing words here for Gemini. The Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love. The Hanged Man. Yeah, here's the truth. Here's the truth. Someone's having a moment of enlightenment. The truth about a new beginning in love. These two people, King of Swords, Queen of Wands, coming to the King of Cups saying, hi, we want to tell you we've had this new beginning in love and we're in love and we're engaged. Yay, look. It wasn't real. You got scammed. Okay? Now someone is seeing it from a different perspective. This King of Swords, he fucking scammed you. And he just didn't want to have defeat. He just didn't want to face public humiliation. He didn't want to face the defeat and the humiliation of being caught as a scam artist, okay? As being caught as someone who is stealing people's identities. He didn't want to lose his money and face repercussions. He didn't want his reputation to be destroyed. This person could be already fucking married to someone else. He's out here telling people he has a fiance to scam people. I mean, what the flying fuck? And they can't rest. They couldn't rest. They were anxious. The world was closing in on them, okay? They had to find a way how to close it out. How to close it out really quick, right? The devil. Malicious intent. And greed. Yeah, malicious intent, what I say, Five of Swords comes out. And how to make themselves look innocent. Right? It's like, how can we get what we want? How can we be super malicious about it? How can we still hold on to all control in the situation? How can we avoid taking accountability, doing the right thing, and actually being honest? How can we make ourselves look innocent? That's what they did. How can we stop people from finding out the truth? How can we create a stalemate? How can we stop people from digging into the scam, digging into the lies? How can we stop them? Oh, we'll just say that I had a third party. Okay, King of Swords, here's your thing. King of Swords, you're going to say I had an affair and I cheated, and that is why the Queen of Wands left me, because I cheated on her. Perfect. No one's going to ask questions. I have questions. I think other people might have questions. Okay. So that's not going to work. So what's the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of this? The outcome is that there's an expert here. There's an expert. There's somebody working on something here. There's an expert working very hard. There's an expert that's at work here. Two of Pentacles, comparing things. There's somebody that's working very hard and comparing things. And justice is going to be served. When there's an expert that's comparing something. I don't know what they're comparing, but they're working very, very hard at comparing things. And when they get done comparing things, justice is going to be served. Things are going to be made fair. Things are going to be made right. High Priestess in reverse. Someone here didn't listen to their intuition about this idea that they had and this choice that they made, okay? Or this idea that they had, this choice they made to say that someone had a mistress. Yeah, they're paranoid. They're super paranoid about this right now because this King of Swords told people that they had a mistress, and that's why the relationship broke up with this Queen of Wands. That's not what happened. That's why they're fucking paranoid right now, okay? Yeah. But there's an expert here that's comparing things. There's somebody working very, very hard. There's somebody working on this. Working on something with a gift. There's someone working very, very hard and comparing things because someone's going to go to prison for this plan. It's going to be a message of concern that justice, when justice is served, whoever's working this case, someone's going to go to prison. Someone deserves to go to jail for this kind of debauchery, okay? This is degenerate, diabolical debauchery. That's what I would call this, okay? There's someone working on this plan. They're comparing things. Yeah, someone's going to go to prison here. I'm pretty sure, because that's going to be justice. Is that these people are stuck for this shit. You can't just do stuff like this and think, oh, we'll just lie and then we'll get away with it. Excuse me? Do you know how many lives you ruined with this shit? And they don't even care. All they care about is their money, okay? So whatever. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.